One of the great things about watches on AliExpress are all the different options that are available. From San Martin to Baltany and Addiesdve, there are a lot of options, but they aren't the only ones. Today we're going to look at 10 watches from brands that don't seem to get a lot of the attention, but definitely deserve to. The first watch we'll take a look at is one of the most interesting I've seen in quite a while. The design is quite unconventional, but it does take inspiration from doctors' watches in the 1920s. The prominent second subdial made it easy for doctors to measure a patient's heartbeat in beats per minute. We often think of divers and chronographs when it comes to tool watches, so it's cool to see it in a different form. The details on this watch are really cool. It's crafted in 316L stainless steel, has a sapphire crystal, and powered by an automatic movement. The measurements may come across as small, but it is a square watch, so it'll wear a bit bigger. The case measures 31 by 9.7 millimeters and has a lug-to-lug distance of 43.5. I'm always on the lookout to showcase different watches on my channel, and I think this one checks that box. It's priced at $249. The next watch is the Hruodland F028. This one has a ton of old school vintage style, a unique case, and wired lugs. There are 3 dial colors available, white, black, and blue, and all of them look fantastic. The specs are solid with the Seagull ST1701, automatic self-winding movement, 316L sandblasted steel, a K1 hardened crystal, screw-down crown with nice details, and 100 meters of WR. The dimensions are perfect for a square watch at 36 by 10.7 millimeters. It's definitely a minimalist design, but balanced well with the right use of colors and polished hands and hour markers. The watch is priced at $127. Switching gears is a really cool and well-built chronograph from Sugess S419. This watch is not only really great looking, but it's stacked with really great specs. Powering the watch is the reliable Seagull ST1902 automatic movement, constructed in 316L stainless steel, has a domed sapphire crystal, and it's available in 3 lovely dial colors. The black and white option is definitely quite unique, but there's also a brown and blue. All feature a contrasting red seconds hand, which adds a nice splash of color. The case design gives the watch a sporty yet elegant look. Definitely stands out from the crowd, and Sugess is always known for making quality watches. This one is priced at $179. Moving on is a really different option in the form of a smartwatch, the GS3. I really like the overall design and layout. It functions like a smartwatch, but looks more like a chronograph. The case and bezel are built in strong fiberglass, the screen is Gorilla Glass, and the strap is silicone. There's definitely a lot of functionality on this watch. Independent GNSS satellite positioning, GPS, Bluetooth, health monitoring, and high-definition touchscreen. The power reserve is solid with 21 days on a single charge, and it's just an overall really durable and sporty watch. The price is $50. Next up is a really intriguing Moonphase watch from WM. The 3D oversized moons are quite stunning and coated in super lume to help enhance the moonlight effect. Powering the engine is the 7200A automatic movement, which features a 72-hour power reserve that can be seen through the display case back. There's a little bit of decoration on the movement, which I wasn't really expecting, and it measures 41 by 12. The WR is solid at 50 meters, sapphire crystal, and solid lume with both C3 and BGW9. The case and bracelet are brushed and polished, adding nice contrast and details, along with the chamfered edges along the lugs. For $98, it's a really great price for a Moonphase complication. The next watch is the Pierre Paulin Jumping Hours, an absolutely gorgeous watch that's available in different dial colors that all adds its own unique character to the overall design. It definitely has a bit of a vintage style and a lot of little details spread across the dial and hands. Some of the highlights are the recessed date window that adds a lot of depth, the old school numerals, and the sector dial with the center portion that features a nice textured effect. The case measures 38 by 12.5 millimeters, powered by the Seagull ST17 caliber, a blue hands, 50 meters of WR, and a K1 heat-treated mineral crystal. The case is polished and brushed really well, and it comes on either a leather or steel bracelet. The price is $116. The Watchdives WD0005 has a stunning textured gradient dial and great build quality as expected from the brands. There's a green, red, and blue dial color that are all equally good options. The watch has all the right details and specifications to make it the perfect everyday watch. 39 by 12.5 millimeter case, domed sapphire crystal with clear AR coating, screw-down crown, 100 meters of WR, and the tried and tested Seiko NH35 automatic movement. Thanks to the BGW9, the lume shines bright, and the little details on the polishing and brushing are done to the T, and the chamfered edges along the lugs is always a nice touch. The text has been kept minimal, and with just the Watchdives logo, it looks fantastic. The price is $185. Changing things up from a more modern design to one with a little bit more vintage style is this watch from Zagami. There's so much character and style packed into it, and although a minimalist design, it all pops nicely. There are 5 dial colors available, with a few of them showcasing a really nice gradient effect. The cathedral hands were a great choice for the style of watch, and the slightly oversized crown adds a cool look. The bracelet is a beads of rice style, which is made of 316L stainless steel, along with the 38 by 12.5mm case. Inside is the Epson YN55a automatic movement, which is protected by 100 meters of water resistance, sapphire crystal, and a screw-down crown. Another nice attention to detail is the color match date window, something I always appreciate than just leaving it white. A great watch from a brand that you likely all aren't too familiar with, and it's priced at $139. Next up is a fancy dual-time watch from Carnival. Another really cool and unique watch with a non-symmetrical dial, but it works really well. There's a lot going on here with a variety of functionality. The features include 24 hours, energy display, calendar, and a second time zone. The dimensions are right in that sweet spot, 41 by 12, has a sapphire crystal, 30 meters of WR, and an automatic Seagull movement powering the engine. There's a black, white, and blue dial available that comes in either a steel or gold case. The hour markers and logo are applied, and the blue hands add some helpful splash of color. It's a fun watch with a great price at $56. The final watch we'll take a look at is a really cool and robust pilot watch from Hruodland with one of the most unique small second subdial. It's a little bit larger with the 316L steel case coming in at 43 by 12.4mm. The Seagull ST3620 automatic movement offers a lot of reliability, and the sapphire crystal and 100 meters of WR adds nice protection. There's plenty of BGW9 blue lume, and it comes equipped on a rivet-style leather strap. I really like the oversized crown with the branding and the deep blue sunburst dial that looks great with the white framed hour markers. The case is fully brushed with polishing on the fixed bezel that creates nice contrast, and along with the blue dial, it's also available in black. Both color options come with or without the logo, which is always a nice option, and it's priced at $129. That's all for the watches, and I hope you enjoyed looking at some more unique and other brands outside of just Baltany or San Martin. Let me know which was your favorite. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.